You breathe thousands of times a day. But what if one of those breaths could literally change the way that you feel on a day-to-day basis? In this video, I'm going to show you how your breath is an important tool that you can use to bring yourself from burnout to balance, and how just a few conscious breaths a day can have a significant impact on your focus, your energy, your sleep, and so many other things. I'm Giovanna May Reese, breath coach and educator, and this is Breathe on Purpose, a 4-part series meant to show you how breath work can help you to reset your nervous system, relieve stress, and reclaim your calm. When you hear the word breath work, many people think, well, I breathe every day. Is that breath work? Or they think of taking a deep breath, and they think that that maybe encompasses all there is to breath work, but it's so much more. Breath work is something that is intentional and something that can be used to change our physiological state. It's actually a doorway into our autonomic nervous system, which controls important bodily functions, stress response, heart rate, digestion, and so much more. Breath work is something that is an intentional tool that we can use to influence our state. And let's talk some more about that. Every breath that you take is sending a signal to your body, and it's telling your body either I'm safe or you in danger, girl. And so your breath is something that you can use to change your physical state. As I have said, it affects your heart rate, it affects your digestion, it affects your mental clarity, it can even affect your immune system. Those quick and hard inhales that you do when you're feeling afraid or angry, those are activating your sympathetic nervous system, your stress response, your fight, flight, or freeze reaction is what's happening there. So again, long, slow exhales tell your body that I'm safe. And let's give that a try right now. I want you to take in an inhale, and now exhale slowly. Let's try that one more time. Inhale and exhale. Did you notice a shift? Even just a teeny tiny one, a little 1% shift. And if you didn't, that's fine. Everybody's response is different. And when I'm working with my clients, one of the things that we do is a few tests to see where they are and what's going to help them most, because again, everyone is different. Now, one of the things that is not different is that probably if you're watching this, you're a little dysregulated. Most of us are dysregulated because we live in such stressful times that so many of us are thinking about the past, the future, what's going to happen. We don't know, and we're nervous and we're anxious. Have you ever noticed that sometimes in the middle of your day, your shoulders are really tight, they're inching up towards your ears? I know for me, years ago, I noticed that I would be driving to work and I would look down at my hands on the steering wheel and they would be gripping the steering wheel. Like I would just be under so much stress just on the way to work, not even knowing what I was going to be dealing with that day. And so it doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. It just means that your body is trying to work through how to balance itself so that you feel safe. And this is where breath work can come in and help you get out of that dysregulated state. Because if you are constantly dealing with those physical signs of stress and being dysregulated all the time, it means that you're stuck in survival mode. And so many of us are stuck in survival mode and we don't even realize it. And breath work can help you to break that pattern so that you are out of that fight, flight, or freeze scenario. Because if you stay in that space all the time, that's when we run into chronic illnesses. That's when we start looking at high blood pressure. That's when we start looking at all manner of health issues that come from stress. But if you can learn how to use your breath intentionally to break that response, that can bring you to a place where then you can bring in some additional tools to help you get out of survival mode. It's almost as if you're giving your nervous system a reboot. Because, like, imagine when your computer is stuck and nothing is working, everything is frozen. It's the same way that our bodies can be sometimes. We're frozen, we can't make decisions, or we're making random decisions that aren't in our best interest, or our shoulders are tight, or our back hurts, or something like that. Getting the right breath work tool to help that parasympathetic system is going to give you a reboot, kind of a clean slate, so that you can release so much of that tension that you have in your body. And breath work is especially helpful for people who are busy all the time and feel like they're always on and they never have any time to turn it off, because somebody always needs something. There's always a report. There's always a presentation to give. This person needs to be driven here. So if you're one of those people who is on all the time, breath work is a simple tool that you can use to bring yourself out of that dysregulated state that you're always in, to get out of survival mode. And what's even better about breath work is that it doesn't require a lot of time. It works almost immediately. Unlike yoga, meditation, both things that I love and I teach and I practice, breathwork is a very practical tool that you don't need a lot of time to do, and you don't have to wait long to feel in your body the benefits of doing it. So you know it's working immediately. Okay, this is just the beginning, just the tip of the iceberg. I don't want to inundate you with a whole bunch of information. So make sure you're subscribed and tune in next week when I'll be talking about why most of us are breathing wrong and what to do about it. And if you can't wait for that and want to get started today, you can head over to my website, thehiatusspace.com, and download a free guide that will give you a tool that you can use immediately to start getting yourself out of survival mode. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.